If you don't want to do it, you don't feel up to it, don't do it. That's why I was saying call out of work, skip class. You have to make sure that you're okay. Like, we're humans, we're all going through something. But don't feel like you have to show up 24/7. If you don't have energy 24/7, sit your ass down. Cold as shit. Ooh. Look, my legs cold.
Coughing up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find her image with the rest. She'll be learning how to breathe, spinning through identity, reveal another pretty little scheme.
You were supposed to break it. And some of us have not been told that some ways that we're acting are actually very destructive. Just because mama was like that and her mama was like that don't mean you're supposed to be. I know that's right. That thing got a job. You gotta leave it in the storm. Everybody say leave it in the storm. Throw it overboard. It's not going to make it. It won't make it. It's not going to take you where you need to be. And some of us need this. I'm getting off my nose. Some of us need this. Some of you need the storm. That's a hard pill to swallow too. Some of you need the storm because that's the only way he's going to get you to leave it alone.
Oh, you guys, how it looked. Say hi, Kayla. It's coming together. There was not all this space here. Look. I don't know why my phone's so damn bright though. But maybe it's lighting.
Show her every door and how the windows let the sun in. Copy out the key and tell her this is for becoming. Even in the fever, baby, cry and get to running. And tell her that you better get your bootstraps up. You're with the army. Ready when the truth act up, nothing can harm me. Yelling from the roof I touch, put up a guard and count to 10. Lions den, speaking with the higher pen. Can't be touched by fire, fast forward to the grown things now. I'm working on them soul things now. Forgiving all your old ways, but it's harder on the cold days. Cold days. Never been a product of a flawless environment. Never acted like I'm higher than you. And I still pray, dear God, won't you send me a break? Cause I need to get away.
Oh, damn. So we just finished taking Amir's pictures, and they look bomb as fuck. Let me stop. Not in the library. Not in my place of work. I forgot I worked there for a minute. I was trying to be like, Mira, baby, they gonna see me tomorrow at 8 a.m. Can't do that. Yeah. Thank God my boss wasn't at the front desk. He would have been like, Asia-Mel, let's have a word. No, I am off. I did my duties. Okay, y'all saw me 8 a.m. this morning. Oh, literally. You're a soldier. Yeah, I am. I have to get this money. Baby, I think this is the stage. Oh. Look, the stage is where we stand. Oh. Wait, what's going on? Oh. Okay. Thank you. I'm literally like, I'm not hungover, but I'm definitely over. I'm not hung, but I'm over. I needed my asthma pump last night, y'all. You couldn't tell me nothing. But shout out to my friend Sydney. She just dropped off a plate to me. Friends who feed you mentally, emotionally, physically, literally, you need to keep them in your life. I think I like this little life. Okay, I'm gonna go back in bed. After I eat this food, I'm gonna go back in bed because I have nothing to fucking say. Hey y'all, so we're downtown. I'm with Sydney.
Hey.
Sydney's about to take my picture, so I'm gonna just film it for y'all and then that'll be it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Word of advice, whenever you're taking somebody's picture, always make sure that camera is clean, period. See them cooking.
Now listen, daughter, pay attention, pray and listen, hear your father. These lies they told are so familiar, they will haunt you, they will kill you, keep you hostage, king will kill you.
Uh-oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, she is the art. Yeah. You should walk for us. Oh. 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 Oh.
She all right?
They killed her! These motherfuckers killed my sister while she was in jail! The fucking police! Who else? I don't even know how long she's been there. They told me she passed away while the doctors were doing surgery on her jaw. That the police fucking broke!
Attention, everyone. By order of the Cincinnati Police Department, we ask everybody to clear away from this line of defense from this point on.
My name is Duchess. I'm so honored to be here. I am an alumni of North Carolina A&T, so shout out to the HBCU Pride. And I am so excited to be here at Savannah State. This is my first time coming to Savannah State. So I'm gonna enjoy this like I go here, okay? Y'all gonna take me back. And I'm gonna act like I'm one of y'all, okay?
warning, it's about to get real holy, okay? And I'm about to talk about Jesus. So if you are scared of the Lord and scared of your potential, do not, and I repeat, do not watch the next clip, because I'm not sparing your behind. Okay. Enjoy. Okay. Hey y'all. So you're probably like, oh my god, are we filming this episode from in the house today, Asia? We are. Because as y'all saw in that montage, your girl's been out all freaking month. Like, I was out all of March. I don't know who I thought I was this month, but we had a blast. Now we're gonna bring it back to inside because I'm tired. Good Friday was yesterday when Jesus died. Today's Saturday and tomorrow's Easter. So I'm going to save my energy when I go to church tomorrow, and I'm going to turn up for the Lord in his rebirth. And that sort of leads into what I'm going to talk about in today's episode, as you read by the title, episode 4, the blooming season. Okay, so boom, the blooming season. When I hear those words, I think of spring, and we are about to go into April. April 1st is Monday. I think of something growing. The seasons have changed, the soil is different, and we're just about to transform in a way. March was an amazing month. And when I say amazing, you guys, that doesn't mean I didn't cry. That doesn't mean I wasn't anxious. That doesn't mean, I didn't have any fears. But when I mean amazing, I mean like reflecting, because I just finished writing my goals for April. But when I reflect like over my goals that I set for myself in March, I did just about everything without realizing it. Like, March was like I was on my Zoom. I was literally on my Zoom. If it's your first time watching me, hey y'all, I'm Asia-Mel. This series is about finding myself in my 20s. It's season 1 because I just turned 20 in December. So when I turn 21, it'll be season 2. You catch my drift? Okay, cool. Back to what I was saying. But it was like a hustle in me. Like, what's that song? Every day I'm hustling. Like, I was just going. Like, it was just a drive. And then there was a part where I did burn out, because that usually happens when you're driving, you're on the go, and you're constantly moving. You're gonna burn out. But I didn't beat myself up about the burnout this time, because I knew I was putting in that work, and I had stuff to show for it. So if I want to go over like the beginning of this month, but first let's start off with, I have Google Photos on my phone, and it's always giving me flashbacks like last year. In the beginning of this month, or the end of February, it gave me a flashback of someone who I used to hang out with a lot, and now we're no longer speaking. What I would have done in the past was delete the picture, sort of get emotional and like cry or like sad. But y'all, I looked at this picture on February 29th and I smiled. Like, it wasn't even like oh, F you, you're dead to me, da da da. No. It was oh my God, like, that was where I was a year ago. February 29th was also when I posted episode 3. If you don't go watch episode 3, make sure you watch that. I was at Bible study, and that's the first clip that y'all saw. I was at Bible study. We were having a party. Our pastor wasn't there. Our first lady of our youth group wasn't there. It was just us. And my youth group is, I think the youngest age is 18 and the oldest one is 23 or 24. We're young. We're young adults, graduating high school, sort of further about to graduate college, some are in their career. Like, it's a variety. And we were just letting down our guard with each other in the house of the Lord to prepare us for what was about to happen in March, the blooming season. I like to think of it like flowers. Like, you have to ground yourself in soil. First, you got to find which soil is the right kind, what type of flowers you want to grow, what season it is, how is it feeling outside. But on February 29th, it felt like a whole different type of new year for me. It felt like a whole different type of New Year. And I was so excited. I didn't know what was yet to come, but it just felt good knowing that, like, okay, we're moving into a new season. Like, the weather is about to change outside, inside, leaves are about to start coming back. Everything is about to change. And I felt that in my soul, and it resonated with me. So after that night at Bible study, my church sister, she asked me, she said, so you coming to church Sunday. You coming to church Sunday. And I was like, dumb. I was like, huh? Me? At church? In the past, y'all, I would have came up with each and every excuse not to go to church. Because, like, the churches I went to in the past were very judgmental, and it was so many people who harmed each other but called themselves children of God. So I was like, why would I want to be a Christian and this is his people? Like, what? Like, no. So I confused God with people who said they were God and caused harm to other people. So I just said, F the church. Okay. But I made a commitment New Year's Eve, so December 31st, 2023, that I was going to walk with Christ again. Like, it's my time. So that was the second clip that you guys saw. I went to my first church service. Now, I've been with this youth group. It's coming up on a year, y'all. The man who was preaching on the stage, that's the second clip you guys seen, that was the pastor of the youth group. That was the man who prayed for me the first time I came to Bible study almost a year ago. And it was so crazy that it was my first Sunday and he happened to be preaching. I'm like, okay. So people in my Bible study, like, they were shocked to see me. Because normally I only come on Thursdays. I've never came on a Sunday. So they was like, oh, okay, Asia. They sat me right there in the front. And I was like, the front? They were like, oh, yeah, we sit in the front over here. We sit in the front. We pray. We dance. And I'm looking at them like, I think I want the back. I think I want to sit in the back. No. When God calls you to the front, you sit in the front because he has a message for you. And that day at service, he had a message for me. But if I would have sat in the back, I would have never received the message how it was supposed to be received to me, from him. You get what I'm trying to say, girl. From that Sunday, I have been going to church consecutively. I put my fears aside because, like I said, I was scared before because of my past experiences with churches. But I'm happy I made that choice for myself, by myself, with the help of my community as well. But, like, I actually like going to church now. Like, I look forward to it. So, yeah, that was week number 1. Now, the second week in March, this is where I showcased my boundaries. I am a recovering people pleaser. And I used to feel like people who are people pleasers are bad because, like, they rather please anyone and everyone versus themselves. So I used to think I was in a different group from those people pleasers because I'm like, well, I don't do that. But if someone who I love says jump, I would normally ask how high. Because I felt like, well, I could be a people pleaser with, like, my family and my close friends because they're my family and my close friends. Like, I can drop my whole entire life to do something that my family, close friend, partner at the time asked me to do. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, that's not me being a people pleaser. That's me showcasing my love. You're a people pleaser. I was a people pleaser. It's okay to have self-awareness that you're a people pleaser. It is not okay to be a people pleaser. No. Because what happens is, when you're a people pleaser, you're more prone to get burned out quickly because you're doing everything for everyone. And in your blooming season, you cannot be a people pleaser. You can be a person pleaser, but the only person you should be pleasing is yourself. I had took a quick break to pray because I felt called to pray, and then I felt called to open up my Bible. Y'all, I got this Bible from Amazon. Now, I was skeptical about this as well. I was like, this is not the Bible that my grandma and her church sisters used to have. Like, but I knew that I didn't like reading the Bible off of my phone, y'all, because let's be honest, y'all. I open the phone for my weather app and I be texting, then I get on Twitter, then I get too easily distracted, and I'm already trying to minimize my screen time for this month. But I was getting anxious for a minute while recording this video. I don't have faith. I don't have faith. I didn't have faith this whole month. I kept second guessing everything this whole month. I would still go through with it, and it would be a great choice. Like, some of the best choices I've made was in this month. So I opened this Bible. You of little faith, why are you so afraid? Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. So from what I got from that, y'all, you're not trusting the situation enough. You're not trusting yourself enough. You're not trusting yourself of. You're not trusting yourself enough. Third time's a charm. You're over guessing a lot of stuff in your life right now. Why? I don't know. Because your intuition has never steered you wrong. Your faith has never steered you wrong. You have never steered yourself wrong. Like, everything that has happened is supposed to happen. In the end, everything's always worked out. So this whole month, like, I was skeptical. I was, walking on eggshells, walking on a tightrope, as you could say. And I was looking down. I was too busy looking down. But before I knew it, the next time I looked up, I was on the other side of that tightrope. Like, the month is over. It is March 30th. Tomorrow's the 31st. March is over, and it's been one of the best months of my life. Best months of my life. Why are you so afraid of your blooming season? I'm going to tell you why. And this is for me. I'm just speaking for myself. And if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. And if it don't, it don't. Figure out why, though. But for me, it's scary. Because change, any type of change, any type of transition, it almost like pulls you back into reality. Like, this is really life. Like, this is really happening. Like, I'm really doing this. But what happens with change and transition comes with questions, because it's just like, whoa, like, what can happen if I continue to do this? Like, what can happen if this keeps going? So you sort of like freeze, but you gotta keep going. You have to keep going, y'all. Like, you have to keep going. I don't know. You just have to keep going. Like, you just have to keep going. Like, what if I would have stopped YouTube? Like, what if I would have said, like, this is just not for me. Like, I just feel like I'm not producing the best type of content. I'm just gonna nip it in the bud. What if I never would have had the hard conversation? It would have been eating away at me. I would have been asleep at night, tossing and turning, because I would have never felt comfortable in the existing relationship with the issues. What if I never would have stopped talking to that person? I would have felt like I couldn't trust them. I would have felt like the relationship could have never went nowhere. It's just dead weight. Dead weight. What if I never accepted that collab? I got my first collab and I was scared because I'm like, what do they like about me? Like, I don't even have a bunch of followers on Instagram. I don't post a lot. I put out a YouTube video a month. Like, I was just doubting myself, even though I was already chosen to fulfill. I was chosen. They reached out to me. And I don't have no generic name. They literally had to type my unique name in the search bar to find me. So why are you so afraid when you have already been chosen for destiny? Why are you so afraid? The story is written. Just play your part. Play your part. Play your part. You over guessing, under guessing, in the middle guessing. Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. So if you did that in March, we're not doing that in April. Okay? God is officially being reborn tomorrow. He's coming back. I need you to come back too. I need you to refocus. I need you to reset, y'all. It's our blooming season. It is the blooming season. This is the time. It is spring. The sun is outside. Flowers are growing. The green is getting its color back. Like, this is the time where you get yourself back. If you felt like the winter wasn't for you, if you felt like the cold and your bones was aching and you just wasn't feeling it, cool, that's fine. Leave that in winter, leave that in December, February. I skipped a month. January. Leave it. Leave it. But when it starts to warm up, you better warm up too. Okay? When it starts to get sunny outside, you better take your butt outside. Like, I'm not playing with you, and you shouldn't be playing with yourself. Stop playing with your potential. You're pissing me off. Now you're making me mad. Now I realize what the purpose of this video is, and I'm calling you out on it. I'm calling you, and you know I am. And you know I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you. So go ahead, look away from the screen. I'm still in your ear. No problem. It's the blooming season. It's the blooming season. Yeah. I don't even feel like I need to say much anymore because I feel like you know what you need to do with your life. Like, I don't even feel like preaching on this day. Because what's the point? You know you're not living life the way you want to. You know you have goals and aspirations and you just sitting on top of it. I'm not gonna keep running my mouth. I'm not.
Going back to what I used to know. But please hold my hand as I go down this road. Can't keep going